You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win.
Hi, and welcome back to my channel where I'm documenting my journey on the Optavia 5-in-1 program. And today is day 1 of my 30-day restart, and I will be filming for the next 30 days. So you've already seen what I had earlier today. I had the peanut butter shake, and then I had the chocolate mint cookie crisp bar, and now I'm home for lunch, and I'm going to have the Buttermilk Cheddar Herb biscuit. And I know this has been discontinued, but I went ahead and bought like 5 boxes of them prior to it being discontinued because I just love them. And I hope Optavia comes out with some kind of replacement. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to waffle the buttermilk biscuit into 2 waffles, and then I'm going to cook up 1/3 of a cup of egg substitute, and that's 1/6 of a Leanest, I mean. And I'm gonna have sort of an egg sandwich for lunch. And I'm gonna use 1 condiment and put some hot sauce on there. But before then, I wanted to let you know that Optavia is running a special for new clients and clients who haven't placed an order in 180 days. And it is a great deal. You get $75 off your first order, and then the following month, you get 30% off of your order. And that amounts to almost $200 in savings. If you are at all interested in that, I'll link my information below, and feel free to reach out to me. You can either email me at the address listed in the description box or fill out my health assessment and I'll contact you directly. All right, so I'm going to get to making my lunch.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Well, my lunch was delicious. I am going to head back to work. I'm packing another bar for my mid-afternoon fueling. And then when I come home, you'll see what I make for my lean and green tonight.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna.
Well, I'm finally home from work. What a long day. It's always really hard coming back from vacation. So now it's time to prepare my lean and green meal for the day. And As you may remember, I borrowed a little bit of protein to use in my egg sandwich at lunchtime. I used a 1/3 cup of egg substitute, which is approximately 1/6 of a Leanest. So what I'm having for dinner tonight is spaghetti squash that I'm gonna make in the microwave, and Trader Joe's meatballs. And now these, 5 of them are a lean. But because I used a 1/3 cup of the egg substitute, I'm only going to make 4. And I'm going to do that in the air fryer. So let's get started with that. So I'm going to use 2 greens for the spaghetti squash and 1/4 cup of Rao's for my 3rd green. And then I'm going to top it off with a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese for 1 condiment. So I start by making my spaghetti squash in the microwave. I have a microwave safe bowl that I put water in, and I'm going to poke my spaghetti squash so it doesn't explode in the microwave. Now, as you can see, I'm just using this little piece here. When I get spaghetti squash, I cut it up into 2 or 3 pieces and clean it up, and it actually keeps for quite a bit of time. So I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to put a little bit of cooking spray on here. And I'm also going to spray my parchment liner because I'm going to make my meatballs in the air fryer. And again, I'm going to use 4. I just throw them in frozen. So I'll stick these in the air fryer for about 8 minutes at 370 and then check them. I'm going to put the spaghetti squash in the microwave for 13 minutes. And then when that's all done, I'll scrape it out. I will measure the portions for 2 greens. All right, now this is the tricky part. I have my scale. You can't really see it. It's underneath this big white bowl. And I zeroed it out, and 1 green of spaghetti squash cooked from fresh is 2.73 ounces. So when I want 2 greens, that's going to be 5.46 ounces. And let's scrape her up and see what happens. Hopefully this will turn out. Now, I think at Trader Joe's, they sell spaghetti squash dry that you can just boil. I think I want to try that next because this always seems like it's such an ordeal. Let's see. That's 2.5. That's about a little under half of what I need. $3.8. Now I'm looking for 5.46 or 5.5 because my scale does not have the double digits. Okay, 5.5 even. And I'll spread that around. And let me get my meatballs. They turned out really good. They're crispy on the outside and then kind of soft in the middle. And then I have measured out a 1/4 cup of the Rao's tomato basil. And I'm just going to spread that around a little bit. And then I'm going to top it off with 1 tablespoon of grated Parmesan. This is one of my favorite lean and green meals. Now, doesn't that look delicious? So I am going to go have my dinner, and I will check back for my last fueling of the day. And actually, I'm also getting a Walmart grocery delivery, so I'll go over some of the stuff that I bought with you guys too. So I will check back later. Well, I had my dinner and it was delicious, and I got my Walmart delivery. And I don't know if you recall, but in my pizza casserole video, I explained to you guys that as a Black Friday deal, I became a Walmart Plus member, which entitles me to free delivery, which is awesome. But anyway, I just got a couple things and I'll show you what I got. Right here, I got some broccoli florets. And sometimes I just like my lean and greens to be simple, like a 5-ounce steak with a side of broccoli. And that's usually what I'll use those for. Picked up some string cheese. This is mostly for my son, but I can factor it in to my daily protein if I need to. And I got eggs. I'm actually wanting to do another omelet. I did the Sunday brunch omelet and jicama hash browns, and that was really good. So I got some eggs to have an omelet. And then these are chunky avocado minis. And I recently saw on Sandy's Kitchen that she put up a new recipe, and it's for a chicken burrito bowl. And as the healthy fat, she uses 1.5 ounces of avocado. So this way I know it'll be fresh and ready when I need it. I picked up some bacon bits. As you recall, in my air fryer potato skin recipe, I used 1 tablespoon of these as 1/2 of a healthy fat. I want to make that again. I haven't had it since I think I did the video, so I'm gonna try that. Now these two, my 1% low-fat cottage cheese, which is a 1.5 cups is 1 Leanest. And then I got a zucchini, although it's quite a small zucchini. But there's also another recipe I want to try during these 30 days. And it's also from Sandy's Kitchen, and it's called, I believe it's called Not Your Mama's Chicken Alfredo. And they use the cottage cheese to make the Alfredo sauce and factor it in as part of your protein. And then you serve it over zucchini noodles. So that will be another meal that you guys should see in the next 30 days. And again, the reduced fat cheese. You just can't go wrong with having this around. I think I need to pick up some turkey pepperoni because I want to do some of my cauliflower crust pizzas. So I have that. And then I got this big family size Caesar bag. I won't use the croutons or the Caesar dressing that comes with it. My son really likes Caesar dressing, and so he'll use that. I would like to make salmon Caesar salad, and what I use when I have salmon, because it's a lean and there's no healthy fats allowed, I use the Walden Farms Caesar dressing, and 2 tablespoons of that is 1 condiment. So again, part of the problem with the Walmart delivery is that you don't get to pick out your produce. And I'm already seeing brown lettuce in here, so I don't know. That might have to be dinner for tomorrow before it goes bad. And then last but not least, tomatoes. They're good on salads. I think when I do make my omelet, I would cut up a tomato as at least one of the greens on the side. So that's my Walmart grocery haul. Oh, I did forget one of the most important things. So these Gatorade Zeros. Now I don't drink them a lot, but I am on day 1 of my healthy restart. So around day 4, I should be getting into fat burn. And the Gatorade Zeros really help with the headaches and things. So, plus my son loves these too. All right, that's what I got. And I have a meeting with my coach, Ashley. We have a Zoom at 6, and then I will see you back for my last fueling. Okay, so I just made my last fueling of the day, and it is the Decadent chocolate fudge brownie with Greek yogurt chips. And I just made it according to package directions. And now I'm going to have this last fueling and get ready for bed. It's been a long day. I am so much looking forward to feeling better because when I'm on plan, I have more energy, I sleep better, and I am ready to get back on track. So I will check in tomorrow and you can see what I eat in a day on Tuesday.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no one other. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side. Stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow. Sometimes I wonder where you came from. You are special, yeah, you're special. Everything about you is so beautiful. I am all yours if you let me stay. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no another. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side.
Hi, and welcome to day 2 of my 30-day healthy restart. And as you saw earlier, I've had 2 fuelings already. The first one was the golden chocolate chip pancake, and the second was my peanut butter shake. And you also saw me prepping my air fryer mac and cheese. And I will link the video where I show you the full recipe. But basically, I mix it all together with 1 wedge of Laughing Cow, and I let it sit in the refrigerator for a few hours. And then I put it in my air fryer at 400 for 11 minutes. So you can see what it looks like here, and I will show you the finished product when it comes out. Ooh. As you can see, this cooks up like baked mac and cheese. So I'm gonna let this cool down and have my lunch, and then I'm gonna head back to work where you will see my 4th fueling of the day. Well, I am back from work and ready to make my lean and green. And as I mentioned yesterday, I got this giant bag of Caesar salad, and the lettuce is already turning brown. Hopefully there'll be enough to constitute 3 greens. I do have another head of lettuce, but I don't know if you can see, but I mean, it is not looking so good. So I'm gonna try to get what I can out of here. I'm gonna do 3 cups of lettuce, and I have 5 ounces, well, it'll be 5 ounces when it cooks down, of salmon. And I mentioned where I get this salmon in a previous video, and I just love it. It's from wildfork.com. And then I will use, for condiments, I will use 2 tablespoons of the Walden Farms Caesar dressing and 1 tablespoon of the grated Parmesan because I do not get a healthy fat with salmon. I normally use the Wishbone Light Caesar dressing. That's really good too, but I like this Walden Farms Caesar dressing just fine. So I'm just gonna saute up the salmon and serve it over the salad. And I'll show you what it looks like when I am all finished and before I eat it. So I will check back soon. I just have to say that I am so mad at Walmart. This lettuce is horrible. And I just bought this yesterday. I think I'm gonna have to get my head of lettuce out. I'm not sure I can even get 1 cup of good lettuce out of this. Anyway, that's an aside. Well, luckily I had a head of lettuce. I didn't even get a cup out of that huge bag. But anyway, I'm gonna quit complaining, and my dinner looks fantastic. So I'm going to go enjoy this, and then after dinner, I'm going to visit my daughter and her dog, Captain, my grand dog, and then I will be back afterwards for my last fueling.
Hi, buddy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Going for a walk. Say cheese, Mandy. So I'm back from my daughter's. We went on a little 20-minute walk, and then I played some Frisbee with Captain. And now I am ready for my last fueling of the day. And I'm going to have the Golden Butterscotch Blondie mix. And I'm going to waffle that in my Dash Mini waffle maker. I'm going to go have my last fueling of the day, and I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm really tired still, trying to get back in the swing of things after being on vacation. But I intend to film the next 30 days. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna try to do it. And I think what I'm gonna do for at least this 30-day period is upload a video Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So I will see you again in a few days. And until then, have a great night, and I'll see you soon.